murder titles, please. You are a son of a murderer. Yeah, I mean, titles is also one of those things. Pretty good question. What products do you use in your beard and hair? Nothing at the moment. Just tried it. That's it. Can we get a Giga Chat emote in here, please?
Hello everyone and welcome to the website channel. Today we have a very special topic, always special, turtle bags, and for example bags for other animals too, and that is very awesome. But first, special thanks to Canopo for helping a lot with this stream summary. So first we will look into what Henrik has to say, and then we will go through the random questions and answers list.
Regarding Castigars, will we be able to make ritual pets legal? Good question. So you will have a few different options when it comes to setting your guard rules, and there may be a suitable option for allowing ritual pets necromancy. I'm not 100% sure. We're going through that stuff soon. We are working on the Clade stat pool balance. I mentioned it last time. We tried to make it quickly in our previous patch, but the calculation is a little bit more complex than just adding a few to them. There's a system that calculates this whole thing, and we want to make sure that we have enough time to go through it to make sure that we don't mess any stats up. That would be horrible. A mana potion, something went in the game. We won't have direct instant refill of mana because it's heavily incorporated in all our magic tools and balance, but there will be additional effects that modify your mana effect and regen, so that's something that you will see. We may need a little another nudge on the pulse source, that's for sure. We are very carefully following the individual weapon types and groups to try to get good options in use for most of them, obviously. And it seems like the Pulsar are still a little bit behind in terms of efficiency. We do see more people use it than before, but yeah, it seems like we're looking at an additional small buff. Bags on all creatures you can use. So obviously we have the turtle here. It's small bags. And you can bang. Oh shit, sorry. Oh my god, I'm skipping ahead. Here we go. This is different. So we have large bags and small bags for the turtles. You see that bird, eh? Spoilers. So yeah, so you will be able to put bags even on your turtles soon. They're quite sturdy and strong, so you can carry quite a few things on them. It's pretty cool, right? When we are able to start put equipment on all the creatures, as mentioned before, and finally delivering those steps now over time. So that is the turtle, and then I guess we can already show the terror bird with its little bag here. Flipped as the bird. So yeah, this is small bags. And then, boom, the large bags. Nice little upgrade there. So now you can also carry things on terror birds. And then we have, let's see, bam, the Mulva bags. Bam, the large bags. And as you can see, we made some room for obviously the rider in the middle there. And like I said, we also work on the armor. The armor is getting close to be finalized. It's not entirely finished yet, but it looks really awesome. So you can get some additional defense on your Mulva, and you can use these bags. Obviously, they come at a cost at speed cost. So you have to choose if you want to go heavy bag running or a little bit less to gain that a little additional speed bonuses. Do pets carry different amounts? Yes, every single creature have a carry ability connected to their size and strength pretty much. So gonna get some really exciting components, like I said before. We're gonna get more in details what I'm talking about when we get closer. I want to direct the whole stream towards only TC and sieging because there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. But like I said, in short, being able to carry heavy stuff will be very important, and you wouldn't just run around with horses. You will need an army of hundreds of horses to run around with all that equipment, resources, and supplies. The Campodon. Let's see the Campodon. So we have the small bags. Holy shit! It's so tall that you barely see the bags here on from this angle. Let's show the large one. So the Campodon, when you see it from the side, you will see that obviously they have a huge, heavy amount of bag carry ability compared to any other creature currently. So obviously the Campodon largest and also carry most weight. Mulva is a little bit smaller, carry a little bit less. So yeah, like I said, if you want to be efficient supply running, transport heavy goods and resources. The Campodon is a solid beast to fill with those heavy goods and transport efficiently. And obviously it also can withstand a lot of beatings, so especially when you put armor on it. Looks great, Henrik Starwell. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to hear that. The artists have been working hard to make them final, beautiful, and also that it makes sense, right? So who can carry all your bags? The Campodon can.
So now to the random questions and answers list. Bears will also get armor. Epic game release means subscription will start. There will also be more big creatures dominatable in the future. Dual wielding will come after epic game release. They are also working on permanent ritual circles. Oh yeah, that is a big ugh. They also use the Unreal Marketplace for stones, trees and some stuff that is unnecessary to model on your own. The blocking system will not be reworked but only refined when needed. They will add more colors for tabards and banners for TC and sieging because the dyeing system to dye clothes and stuff will come later. They didn't have time for that. Normal swings with a weapon will not be able to hit multiple targets, but some special attacks for some weapon types will be able to do that. Pet navigation and houses fix will be talked soon in the following streams. There will also be some parry breaker, shield breaker moves will come someday. A lot of point of interests and animal spawns will be added with the epic game release. A big network update will come with the next sprint and hopefully we can see some server improvements. They're also working on optimizing big fights for clients, for example your FPS, and also some network stuff, of course your ping as well. Currently there are some issues if you're playing with GeForce Now, but they are aware of that and they will fix that if they can. They also want to use Epic Games as a milestone of the game progress and to make people know about Mortal Online. Elementalism and TC sneak peeks will be in the following streams. They are currently working heavy on sieging. Henrik also talked about the mechanic defensive will be stronger when nobody is online to prevent ninja sieging, whatever the fucking hell that means. Task system will be for everyone and also veteran system will have some sort of connection to that. They also want to implement events that implies player interaction, like meteor events. For example, meteor dropping, you can directly mine lupium or stuff like that, just for example. And everyone is fighting over that fucking rock. Some animals are not supposed to be tamed if they have a very high level. More titles will come in the future. And don't worry, sieging will be balanced, he said. Wagons will come someday. Here's some interesting topic. Basically, they like to implement 3D models from the community, but many times they do not meet the requirements. For example, reducing the polygons and stuff like that. One little side note here from me. Henrik, do you remember our conversation back in 2014 where I was like, this tree looks like shit. Use that tree. It has the same polygons. Yeah, the fucking Spongewood tree from Mortal Online 1. Some veterans will remember. No offense here, just a little side note. Many people had a lot of stuff to commit to Star Vault, and Star Vault always just no. Then give the people a fucking spreadsheet. How much polygons do you want? What quality do you expect? Then the people can do that. Also, some elementalism AoE spells can make you become criminal. Also in the future, some more options for beast mastery will be implemented. The invasion system will be implemented in the future. More to that, a link is in the description to the dedicated video for that. Town criers will be added again, that every time you enter, he's spreading info at you. They will tweak mounted combat and spears in a positive way. They will add a later aging system. However, this will play out. Maybe some more details in the next stream. At least I hope so. They will try to add more explanatory error messages when you fail to place a building. They will add more cloth varieties for NPCs and players. Many stuff is inspired by Ultima Online. More decorations for houses will come. Also the old professions for Mortal Online 1, for example, the sculpturing, the taxidermy stuff and stuff like that. Also more house outside styles will come. Haven will be free to play someday. They're also working on a new player experience. Also, Henrik talked about, yes, the meme, the one and only, ships and boats again. Cloth for wearing. Some sneak peeks will come soon, but just a maybe from Henrik. Spiritism will get some attention, whatever that means, he didn't specify it. Barber and hairstyle profession will come in the future. And a little rework of the cooking system is incoming. Some tweaks will come, of course. More details maybe in the upcoming streams. A lore questions and answers stream will come someday. The world boss will come later. They are currently busy with other stuff. New weapon groups will come, like for example crossbows, throwable weapons and stuff like that. Now very interesting, a give up function will be implemented. Finally, after 13 years of playing Mortal Online and asking for a fucking surrender function, we finally have it. Finally, at least a confirmation that they're working on that. The subscription will be about $14. And now here, besides the ships, we also have the second meme, the terraforming. And Henrik said if they implement that in the future, in the far future, then with limits, of course. Staff magic will be a gameplay like you are Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. Magic defense will come with the alchemy options, for example resistance against fire or something like that. Now finally, the open and close the door timer of your house will be reduced with the TC patch. Yes! There will be 2 doors for a gate, for a keep gate, to have something like an airlock. Unreal Engine 5 upgrade with lumens will drop the performance for a lot of people, but you also have the option to use the old light system, so no problem there. So now here, little spoiler, no, this is no offense. Henrik also said fletching will come to the game, that you can make your own arrows. The last time I heard that was 2010 or something like that. No offense here, but I want to just make it clear that you promised since 13 years to give us fletching. I mean, you can of course overpromise and think big like Elon Musk. You can overpromise, but you must overdeliver, you know. I'm pretty sorry for that little outbreak here, but this is a spot that really grinds on my gears. And also the fucking weasel is still missing. Best pet of all. Again, I really don't like to rant here, especially not in the stream summaries, but sometimes I get really angry about some stuff. Sounds will be improved and also some new tracks in the future. They have some mechanics to more or less prevent ninja sieges. More to that in the upcoming streams of Henrik. I'm really interested in what exactly the mechanics are. Nation system will come someday, and also a lot of more magic schools are on the way. I mean, besides the fletching, the terraforming at the ships, it's completely okay what Henrik said. But what I just mean is, if you overpromise, then you need to overdeliver. And if the people have the feeling that you don't deliver the shit you promise, you have a big fucking problem. So I guess the pressure is on. But don't take it too seriously, Star Wars, please. I mean, to the defense of Star Wars, the fletching shit is really shitty to implement, and it's really hardcore to balance that shit. And they had much more severe other problems during that time. So yeah, I can totally understand why there was no time for that. I understood that Star Wars is here for the long run, and if Henrik is talking about ships, I just in my personal opinion, it's like 8 years in the future, 10 years in the future, or something like that. Just my personal opinion. But in general, you have to think about very long time spans. Yeah, because developing stuff needs time. Who have thought of that? Anyway, please leave your opinion about all the changes, all the upcoming features, and what stuff you like in the comments. Would be awesome. So let's hope that Star Wars will keep their promises. And I met a few guys that are making an online game also with big promises, and I think they can handle that. But I guess more to that in upcoming videos in the next month, maybe. Oh, that video was a little bit too long. I'm very sorry. So special thanks to the supporters, of course. Carmel, Professor Lukario, Anonymous, Slum of Gaming, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Mip, Cologne, Bulldog, Canopo, you, and all the others, of course. And always remember to make turtle bags hard. Party hard. And see you all next time. Goodbye.